Alright, friends. Here we are. The rain-slick precipice of darkness. Let's go. Let's not waste any more time.
Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
That was creepy.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami bird? That's a friend of mine.
There's way more than one.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird.
Yes, exactly.
They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
Seems like a bad idea. We're gonna get wet. Soggy.
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Put the
Perhaps Clocky has
put
a
the
hidden
pieces
past.
together, Misha.
So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
This is an origami bird I made for you. Will protect you from harm. Protecting Dreamville. Just like they did with Clocky. Please stop. I have nightmares.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
Wait, what are we
I'm
talking
sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker,
about? Who? What?
but Mikhail.
Did we hear something?
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence.
That would be a
Could
hell
you
of a
tell
thing.
us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your grandpa now?
He went off on a new journey,
IHOP.
and it's been quite a while since I last saw him.
Pancakes.
I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
Okay, so Misha isn't Mikhail, but a relative? Or no? Still unsure about that one. Still feel like he's some form of Mikhail.
Look, there it is!
Beautiful.
The water resembles a precious jewel, embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Don't sigh or you'll start getting gray hair. Look, it's not as bad as you think. I know from experience. I'm talking like an elder.
Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah, based on Misha's
Come on, guys.
recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor?
Sea of Quanta?
Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't know.
probably not.
But my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to share your burden.
Where are you,
To
lady?
the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
I guess it could be like a young boy.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
This is it. I remember this corridor. I want to go too. Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
Oh my gosh. Can I use this? No? Okay.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky, you're here!
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah.
A hell of a
Whenever
lot of
he came
logbooks.
back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, He called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage. I asked him if I could go with him,
Okay.
but he said that my adventure
The
lay
voice
elsewhere
was Misha?
and told me to stay home
Not a lady.
and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train
Yep.
that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping.
Trailblazer.
He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it be?
It's the Astral Express. I
Mm-hmm,
remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused
That would
by a
explain
star.
your badge.
Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead.
Really don't like
but
Clocky
assured
being in
me
this
that
shot.
the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward,
Just gyrating
I'd eventually reach my desired destination.
creepily.
And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Clocky's happy face hands, clock hands, are at 10 and 10, which is something you'll notice a lot in clocks, especially in like magazines or something like that, where they have to advertise a watch. It is almost always at 10:10, and that's because they think subconsciously it looks like a smile. I'll make you happier and more likely to I don't know, buy the item. I could be making all of this up.
This
But
is the dream jigsaw,
there's your fun
right?
fact.
So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Hey, the shape seems
I
to match.
completely don't
So
remember
this
this.
shard
Remember
is
this.
also connected to Misha?
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
Okay.
This is it. This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base.
Did you not go insane? The ticking.
Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears, out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
What if it is a
Wait.
bubble universe?
Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Likely. Yeah, you're the only one still in the dark. Too bad. I don't know either. Sorry, March.
March, do you remember when she mentioned a clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
Yep.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
We have established that. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yep.
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few? It's just like a hidden message, left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Gallagher.
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme.
I'm not crazy. Gallagher
I should
did
have
at
stayed
least
here and
mention
waited for
Misha,
you.
right?
But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
March, I
That's
thought
one
you were
way to
supposed to
see
be an
it,
expert detective.
But I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Gail.
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yep.
I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system.
Okay.
Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure.
Okay, not Mikhail.
A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork.
Okay.
Or simply, Misha.
Yes.
If you prefer,
Yes, you're the
you can call me
Watchmaker.
by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
So many
Unfortunately,
layers of the name
that
Mikhail.
legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life.
Are you or are you not
As for the
Mikhail?
child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood
I mean,
dream.
he is, but, you know.
Friend of Clocky. A young apprentice. And a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor.
I don't remember the wealth part, so that's fine.
I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of Trailblaze,
I'm just gonna take off.
others.
Good luck, though.
All I have for you is a story and two gifts.
Ooh,
I want to
presents,
give
give
you
me.
my pocket watch.
Oh,
It has accompanied me throughout my
That's cool.
long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too.
I'm gonna wear the
one
hat.
who navigated for
Let me wear the hat.
placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind.
Actually,
The trailblazing expedition
let's make John
will
Hong
never
wear the hat.
end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open
It'd be
that door
hilarious if they actually gave me
and
the
enter
choice.
the long dream of an old man.
How long is the stream exactly?
I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision.
Yes. Let's.
Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Yeah, of course. I object. I want to see what happens if I say.
Aw, come on. Stop
Okay.
joking at a moment like this. We've come this far. Surely
But
there's no
thou
other
must.
option than moving forward.
In that case, the vote stands at 2-1. Then let's proceed together to the end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Not even gonna listen to me. Okay. Now it's even stranger that we have Misha on our team. Like his grandfather. Well, I didn't level him up, so I'm very curious if how his story changes once this is over. But I'll have to look that up, I guess. Sunday. Let's get this over with.
Where are you going?
Okay. Sounded kind of like some.
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Alright. So I kept saying
Even
a
without
girl,
me, you know
and it
how
was
to
just a
proceed
young
forward,
boy.
brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you.
Please forgive me, Mikhail.
Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
Interesting logic.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor,
Fix
I'll do
a
the
watch. You now know how to fix a train.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Yeah.
Don't
You're with me.
worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan. I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory, and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us.
Hanunu, yep.
Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip.
Micah.
Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next Watchmaker.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be
called
blunt here, but
Theranos.
you're the last remaining hero in Penacony.
Totally gonna work.
If you die too, The secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes, I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Asdana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Are we like confusing pocket watch and
Yeah,
compass?
every night. We
I mean-
boarded the compass.
Yes, that's the
Set
name of their
sail
little boat,
together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass.
Yeah.
So, your name should have been Compassy. And the Watchmaker
I won't
is just
I
a
won't,
name.
I won't comment.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Room.
Please, wait a sec!
That's very cool.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean,
I'm gonna
Lisa?
sit in this chair until I die,
You told
playing
me
World of
the
Warcraft.
trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream.
I wish I had clockwork. I don't have to pay for
So,
medication anymore.
Do you know what clockwork actually is?
Antidepressants.
I'm
Or depressants.
not quite sure.
Depending on the situation.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends.
It's the hat.
From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
Oh my god, she looks so hot. Whoa. Shipe too. Harmony Trailblazer.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or
Damn it. Put the hat back
the
on.
bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon.
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Man. Love her. She looks so good. Put the hat on. Arkle. Background. Venturing. Cool. Yeah, let's take a look. She's so pretty. I love Stell. I wish she just spoke instead of being a semi-silent protagonist. Break effect, break damage. What? Shigi? How can I change? Guess not. Oh, it's a trial. Of course I can't change.
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
Oh my god. Oh my god, job.
We
Hi,
need
buddy.
a strategy. Please stay tuned.
Man. Minor imaginary damage. 5 bounces, okay. Break. I thought it said break dancer effect. Come on, you had such a you had it right in the palm of your hands to call it break dancer effect. Allies with backup dancer, break effect, super break damage. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Time to test our rapport.
You look so snazzy.
Let's improvise.
Step up, let's see ya.
Still same old. Dreams do come true. The mood is set just right.
Oh my god. Why is this so hot?
Let the show begin.
I shouldn't have had it sped up. Maybe if I get ult again.
Ready for another? Enemy data secure net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Do it, she.
That's all you got?
By the order of the 10 low, execute the Marastruck!
Whoa!
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Whoa!
Let's improvise.
Wow. Holy crap. I'm very curious to how
Commencing support.
she will work in battle with different characters like May. Okay. Poof. Do I want higher break effect? Well, I don't want to take May's break effect. Well, I'll have this other leveled. I don't think I have the materials to level another. I barely use any harmony cones. I'd always just use cogs. Of course, they give us the watchmaker. I don't have... Oh my god, I can't level all this up now. Who do I want to take? Speak to your companion.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming
Sense, I guess. Won't back down. Such a gentleman. If evil. You guys and your meme phrases. I flexed on him with my peak. I can't. I just can't. I can't.
Yeah, you're right. We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
I appreciate your optimism.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This
I mean, to
is
be
about
fair, I
trailblazing a
don't think
bright
I'll lose
future for
either.
Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors'
Wouldn't it be
long
funny to
cherished
jump
wishes.
cut right now to when I
Now that
lose?
we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
Would be
I
too overpowered.
believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
I wanted to see Sam fight with us.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
Literal death, yes.
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone.
I just
May
saluted,
your
and nobody can see
trailblazing
that
expedition
because
never end.
I can't move my hands.
I
Yes.
dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone,
Let me see your transformation.
A new shoot
Henshin.
sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, my biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history. and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
I want to see.
You mean my 3 deaths?
I want to see the full outfit she's wearing.
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
I was gonna say that actually.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied.
It's ironic you're saying this to Blade.
But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade?
Just about to say that too.
The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Blade stopped listing 2 minutes ago.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell.
Tonight we dine in hell.
I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
Cheers, buddy.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
No.
I can still taste certain things, like a faint
Yana.
sweetness.
Or sweet curry.
Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
Whoa, that can't
The flavor
be...
wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments.
Hope that snow you were eating wasn't like toxic.
Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavili's.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
What's her name?
She became stagnant water.
What was her name?
Well, my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile.
She's not gonna name her.
That's what I
Maybe
did.
people are gonna have to...
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days
Only
in my
30
life.
days.
Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
And their trailer
Hard to imagine.
find me.
A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for
In this wretched world.
a better ending for all.
To a better
As
one.
long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the
They're just
other
gonna
side,
leave us hanging on this.
I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. after spending so much time near this stagnant water. Only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu Major and Minor systems. Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the Ancient Swarm disaster?
All too well.
The propagation brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war, the propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shepe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum, and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Pretty good of you guys figure this out on your own.
This is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
That sudden change.
Exactly. The assistance from the lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Bold of you to think you do need this right now, but I guess they can't blame you for taking risks. Holding on to it would not make a lot of sense if everybody dies now.
Here, my child. The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival. In our plan.
Bird looks a little doofy.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal... well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
You should.
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Does that mean if Robin did it,
the compromise came sooner than
he
expected.
would be sacrificing her?
Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
It's hard to take this close-up on this bird seriously.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Are we in Xanarkand? You just in Dream of Faith? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But Why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
I mean, I know part of my shtick is to make jokes that don't fit the situation, but... Alright, screw it, let's do it.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about!
The fact that you even
Let's explore around.
took that seriously for
Be
half a
careful,
second
everyone.
is concerning, March. Ooh, wait. Why is this dude just stand here like that?
Stream forth.
Oh,
The gleam
no
of
sound, I
your
guess.
blades.
It is indeed eerily quiet. Oh, she's so pretty. Bird, get out of there. Ruining the picture. Isn't that ramen? It's an origami big bird. Yeah, you can be just like her. I wish you luck on your journey. Beautiful.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
I see you. The puppet is in the wrong. You're in the wrong. Puppet. Just another curtain. This curtain's all the way down. Why are they all sparkly?
Yikes, they scared the life out of me. Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office?
Won't suddenly start moving, will they? Alright, I have to. Okay, this one I have to do.
What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
I think I would do that one too.
Part of the stage setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
I keep cracking my knuckles, and I see the audio spike. Luckily, I can cut that out now. And I'm sorry for all the times before where I didn't. Sad. But, oh. I feel like this should do it. Wait. Alright, here we go. There we go. That doesn't make any sense. Oh god, I can't visualize this one at all. I'm absolutely an idiot. This has to go here, otherwise I can't get out. Wait, come on. God, am I gonna have to fast forward or skip this? Friends, I'm so lost. Okay. I just can't visualize this. Oh, okay. Had to go the long way, I see. Oof, I do not feel smart this time. Sorry. Yeah, being alone isn't really that bad. You get used to it. Okay. There you are. I see you. Oh, come on. Yeah. Planted a birdie in the ground. That's creepy. Become a big fat bird. I believe in you. Okay.
Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but
We only explored one room.
there's no one here.
We didn't even go up the big curtain.
My apologies for the delay, March 7th.
You scared me. Where are you now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition,
Well, I'm just saying.
I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins. History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the eons.
We've been going through a lot of history lately. I don't know how much my brain can take.
The future takes
Or my
shape.
hard drive.
Let us commence with the dawning of the world.
Whoa, we're going real far back, everybody. Get comfy.
After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
Organ music sounds really good. Strength is the sin of the law. Sting of death is sin. Whoa.
They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose. And so, the cycle of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
Lost. Show has been canceled, I'm sorry. Well, technically it hasn't. We're part of the show and we're not there yet. I guess you won't get to see it.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it?
Clearly. Ode to Prisoner. Wow, this has been elaborate.
Where are we now?
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities.
Wow.
This act is
so
named
Sea of Quanta.
Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
I thought things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during my recent trailblazing expeditions. But now it looks like I'll be back behind bars again.
This is really creepy right here. This silhouette just
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests
feels like
from afar.
a Tool video or something.
Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
Hold on, I gotta talk to this bird. Adventure bird. Kinda loot. You don't think you can fly, and then you fly away. Okay.
Stream forth, a gleam of old blades.
Time to eat more candy. Always. What the hell? What is this? Yeah. Gonna kill you.
Stream forth, a gleam of old blades.
Let's see. Okay. Hi. How difficult?
In 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
Back. Okay. Why are they... I'm curious about these people. Why y'all crying over this balloon? I like this music. Incredibly eerie. Wait. Where's this one go? I feel like this other way is the correct way, so incorrect way must mean treasure. Moving on. Move cube. I had a lot more.
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation. The three Nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile.
Man. If I had known this was so much longer, I would have gotten an episode earlier. They really want to tell their stories.
Once again, Asdana was engulfed in war. This time, the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
Some sort of mini boss? That's cool looking.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order.
Wait.
Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
This candle has some,
Hey! Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
I don't like the phrasing.
Converge and awaken!
Again. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
No one can restrain
Actually, kind of wanted to listen to that music a bit more.
free.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated and established the Land of the Exiles.
Yeah, that's kind of what he
However,
said.
It appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand.
I kind of feel you, March.
We've arrived at the exit. Let's go!
I mean, it's not that complicated, but
These puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
I really, really like their narrative.
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They
I'm sorry.
molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus,
Thank you for pointing the
all
way.
things were marked,
As if there
and the
wasn't only
world
one way to
learned
go.
to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
Whatever. Ew, one of you would be here. Yes, give me a drink. Chicken wing flavored? No. Gasoline, extra sugar, hell yeah. But it smells, gasoline smells so good though. I feel like I'm not the only one who feels this way. Aw, so cute. I found a good deal of your dudes. I've been helping you out. Dream good theater. Just note. Alright, I'll help you. I've got a lot of... Thank you. Come here. Hold on.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Quite a formidable foe. Where are you, birdie? I hear ya. I'm just completely blind. Ah! Okay, you're down. I was looking up. All I see are 3 other beings moving. I am indeed uncultured swine. I'm so very sorry. Guess that's probably just a way back. What's this? Laux. Very fancy. Agnestion.
Look, another frame.
Ode to Fool. Auto Apocalypse. I mean, they do kind of seem to make
Fool. This must be the second act.
Sunday out to be an Otto-ish character, but
Different from before. The stage decorations.
you already got one of
look
those.
A bit tidier
Lucha.
now.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect.
Interesting.
Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Of course. Hold on.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
How are you guys? Can you at least give me some...
Welcome to this mansion, dear outsider.
Thank you.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
Yeah, turn. Oh my, oh my.
Accountant! We are the pillars of this mansion.
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
My child, you did not serve the old
The leader
master
of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However,
Too many voices.
his eldest son slew him in
Whoa.
the name of righteousness and ascended as the new family head.
Okay. Alright.
only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dreams.
Dear
Whoa.
outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigator.
The hell of a cup you got here. And a mohawk.
You want us to help you? What do you need?
You don't need to talk so slow.
They could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the Land of the Dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit, right?
Yo, chill out.
Either I shall be my own master, or I shall return to my former master. I shall not submit to a new master under any circumstances.
Do we gotta, like, use clockwork? Yeah. That's what I figured. Calm.
Without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Yourself.
Master is no longer here. I thought I'd be free, but I'm not. Now, without my master's command, I'll have to seek guidance from the blind.
I feel like making them not calm could do something, but
Master is no
listen,
longer
I've
here.
spent so much time here
I
already.
must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
Once, I stood as the most loyal guard among all the servants. Now with my...
Okay, let's go. Make you calm, buddy.
My former master has long departed.
Accountant. There's no calming down for you.
Course, and I shall stand
I'm gonna say something terrifying to you.
for my loyalty.
Pivot tables.
Master, now that you have gone, I shall wait no longer for my reward. I shall seize what is rightfully mine.
In the absence... I shall sing for my new master, just as their noble voice once resonated throughout the cosmos.
Thank you, dear outsider.
No problem.
My servants have regained their sanity.
This dude looks so cool.
Heed me, one and all. Your former master cast aside the veils of hypocrisy.
Get ready. Looks like another fight.
Where's the theater?
The Snow Riders call us creation. The sky
There's a lot going on right now.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Together as one.
Destined for oblivion.
Sorry, you're not gonna get a literary fragment.
Alas,
That battle music
they
sounds really
remain
cool,
but slaves
but I don't
till
want to
the
just
very
stand there.
end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Yeah, I'm with you though. That's almost certainly the case. That's clever. Riddle bird. What's your riddle? Oh god, I don't know. Okay. Think you can stomach me? Ah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Your wisdom is appreciated. Oofa doofa. Okay.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortal...
This guy's really into these puppets.
March is like, no more. Sorry, Sunday. Ode to order.
Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
Yes.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous two scenes.
Extremely serene. What does this remind me of?
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for...
Sorry, they gotta talk to the perfect bird. I'm not trying to do this. I like it. Good luck.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Responsibility for the people.
Press your chest this way.
We will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Let's go.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Stream forth, indeed. Okay. I actually did not read that very closely. Having a bad mood? I'll come back to you some other time.
Without a king, who shall protect the weak and stand against the mighty?
We shall support one another, protecting the weak,
Stream forth
standing
the
against
gleam
the
of old
mighty.
blades.
this together. That chest. Yep. That's the only way, huh? Move it. Let's go.
Without a king, who shall govern the movement of stars?
Before the arrival, everything followed its natural course, and so it shall continue even after the king's departure.
Well, there's a lot going on here.
Stream forth.
Kings of all things.
Stream forth. The gleam of old blades.
Let's move that back. So I probably need to. Oh, wait. Wait, am I going backwards? Stupid. Yes, I am stupid. Sorry. Oh, I don't care. Purple boots. There's a guy here.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts?
Yes,
Why
your
aren't any of these
fourth wall
puppets
breaking
saying
is
anything?
much appreciated.
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or
Yeah, I'll
something?
tinker it with my fucking bat. Based on the experience from Act 2, it seems you'll need to employ the clockwork once again. Of course. Satisfied.
Farewell, former king.
Okay, interesting. Can't do that then.
How did it go?
Great. Can't change the emotions.
You can't change them? What does that mean?
Strike them down.
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Hold on, hold on.
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase.
Why do they gotta give all these enemies such a chest?
What seek my existence? For the contours of my mind shall intersect with other.
They're very cool looking, nonetheless.
I weep for the departed.
I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Go.
This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind.
Cool sword.
No need to remember me, or to recall
The
the
legs are
essence of
violins. Whew, okay.
When mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its
Sovereign.
delicate nature.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the Harmony and establish an empire based on the Order. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
Let us be off. Roll out the red carpet, set up the audience. Whew. 1 hour. Oh my god.
Imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all
I almost feel like we
things in
spent
the
more than an hour
heavens
doing
and
that.
on earth. Then they rested from the labors of creation. Yet all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
This Grand Theater looks totally different. Is
Looks
this
amazing.
the power of the Order?
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
I'm ready. Real question is... am I dumb for not bringing a healer?
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
Long live the Order. Sunday.
Look, there he is!
Let's get this over with, bro.
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this?
It was a little
my
long.
dear guests. Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
In the very place where your schemes get smashed into smithereens. Why did you invite us to this duel? Where's the Stellaron when I'm not seeing it? Well, you can't see it inside yourself either. Why did you invite us?
Because our shared goals give equal weight to the beliefs we strive for. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
Like how the Matrix started off perfect and people rejected it.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify.
Not
my
real.
desire is not to resurrect a fallen eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
Well,
A
you better.
paradise exclusive to us human beings.
I mean, yeah.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Are you being an atheist?
Looks like
Himiko?
we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous?
Takes out the hat.
Born weak. Which god should you turn to for solace?
Oh yeah, it's inspired by Auto Apocalypse.
The Eon, great might. Under the banner.
Oh, I can't auto.
All things in the cosmos.
Let's just go with it.
A quick divination. Together as one.
Again.
Again.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Time for a buzz.
Damn it. Better weakness than that.
No matter. All things in human creations. This combat needs optim. This is double speed.
This is double speed. I wish I could go triple speed.
Another journey begins.
To be
Still
honest.
waters of oblivion.
Hi, Pella.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Salutations. Dance of Synchronicity.
Time for a buzz.
Damn it, stop giving it. Whoa. That was cool.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
No!
Again. Free will. Or
Where
was
are
it fate?
all my
Destined for oblivion.
resistances here?
Commencing
Oh,
support.
Bushwan.
More enemies.
More enemy.
This combat needs a. This is double speed.
Good night.
I see through you. Together as one.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No matter.
Ah! Oh, we're
Ready
fine.
for
I'm
another?
I weep
Silverwolf.
for the departed. It too shall fall.
This thing's got a lot of health.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
But thank God I finally resisted some things. Soap opera.
All
Funny.
things in this human creations.
Again.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Please survive. Oh no.
Enemy
Oh, what
targets
happened to you?
detected. Yin and yang. Can I have fun this time?
Stop.
This combat
Stop
needs
pouring wine on my
This is double
friends.
speed.
It's gross. No, I need macaron.
Time for a buzz.
Please wake up. Okay,
I weep for the departed.
and you are departed.
It too shall fall.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir,
Whew. That's excessive, bro. I don't have a healer.
Souls, come and meet your master.
The embodiment
Every
of
time
the
you
harmony.
break a layer of enemy toughness.
So the
Damn it.
true purpose of the Charmony
Should have
Festival
brought.
is to usurp it?
I wish I could change my team.
Ready for another? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Noisy.
Allow them to gather as one.
Did you come here of your own volition? I weep for the departed.
Slowdown is so awesome. I just have to.
Dusk's reign. It too shall fall.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Put some, like,
Why?
wax in your ears or something.
Answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Now noisy. Disorderly noise.
We'll speed it up for you. But I can't see the ground to see if my... It's not. Okay.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Because neither side could tolerate discord.
Very cool animation.
Ready for another?
Oh, this music.
Again?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Surely that's not it.
The time has come.
Yeah.
Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Oh!
Dan Heng?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy.
And I'm glad we got the Lofu on our side, after all.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
What? My butt out? Okay.
Are you alright? Can you hear me?
The sun? Why did you say the sun? Is that a mistranslation? You mean the fire? Didn't I shoot the sun out of the sky?
Kind of. It was General Qing Yuan who helped us shoot it down. In any case, since you remember what happened just now, well, that's put my mind at ease.
What happened while I was out?
It's a long story. Simply put, Don Hung used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the general to help us just in time.
Let's be honest, I think he would have come to help us if we'd asked.
To reality. Look, this is your room. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the general. And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're all right. Come with me.
Hold on a moment. Oop.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Well, okay. Let's go, I guess.